Okay, so, Chris, can you tell me how you would make a carved stone ball, please?
Yes, the first thing that I do when I'm making a carved stone ball is find a piece of rock to chip into the ball. And you'd probably want to find a rock that's maybe roughly the sort of size that you're wanting, because otherwise you're going to end up having to chop something down that's huge, and that'll take a long time. And I use this hard piece of felsite that you get out cropping up near Stromness, and you actually find this stuff being used as hammerstones on Neolithic sites. And so you can see here it's quite easy to peg away the sandstone, just chipping it away, and you can see the stone disappearing there. And I've started doing that, and I'm getting it round in all these different directions, and the little marks on it are the points that I'm keeping as my surfaces, because I want to get that down to a ball like this one here eventually. But of course this will all be pegged, it'll be quite rough, so what I'll do with that there, when it's pegged to as near a circle as I can, I then rub it on this rough piece of sandstone that's actually aeolianite. Just rub it like that, and you can see that's already smoothed that bit there. So eventually, by rubbing it on that's got a groove in it, it'll make it quite nice and round and smooth. After that then I'll mark out my design on the surface of this stone, and you can see on this one here that I made earlier, that's the original surface that's retained on the upper side of the bosses. So all I'm going to do then, once the design's marked on, is cut out from between the bosses there and leave that upper bits. And again, that'll be quite rough then when that's pegged out, so I can use after that just bits of sandstone then to smooth around the bosses and get as smooth as I can. And it's like using sandpaper, you work from the rough down to the smooth, so then it's quite rough. But then finally I often use a piece of quartzite then, just to kind of burnish the surface like that, and that smooths it off.
So how long would it take you to make one from scratch?
Well, it depends on the stone, the type of stone that you're doing. The sandstone, like this here, is softer obviously, but it's a bit less predictable because it's got the bedding planes in it, so you have to be careful, it can all fall to bits all of a sudden. But as long as it goes well, a sandstone one probably to get the ball a day or two to get the ball shape, and then a couple of days maybe for the design, depending on the design. So maybe I would say 4 or 5 days or something like that, possibly. And the basalt ones like this, they take longer because it's just a harder rock. So I don't know, maybe twice as long, probably a couple of weeks, off and on.